I want to see roll across their screen. Ready. Let me see it roll, okay? Let me see it roll. Your appearance matters, you guys. We are judged on our appearance. We're judged on the way we dress. We are judged on our hair. We are judged by the way that we carry ourselves. This is a fact. So I want you to get out of la-la land and stop telling yourself, oh, people just have to accept me the way that I am, because this is the way that God made me. Okay, well, God also made lipstick and eyeliner and soap and lotion. Okay, he also gave people the talents or skills of being able to be stylists and barbers. Okay, God also created silks and linens and cottons, okay, and pants and dresses and skirts and blouses. And I'm gonna keep it real with you. It takes the exact same amount of energy to put on a blouse and a pair of slacks, or a blouse and a skirt, as it does for you to put on some old holy, dingy, wore down looking stuff. Men, it takes the same amount of energy for you to put on a nice shirt, okay, and a nice pair of slacks and a belt as it does for you to come out for you, instead of you rolling out the house looking like you're a part of the funky bunch, okay? Right, God did make makeup. And speaking of makeup, let's go ahead and get into the first fact. This blew my mind. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. This absolutely, positively blew my mind. Women who wear makeup make up to 30% more pay than women who do not wear makeup. This is, y'all, I was like, what is going on, okay? People feel that women who wear makeup rank higher in competency and trustworthiness. This is a study that was done by, now check out all the people that backed up this study. Procter & Gamble, Mississippi General Hospital, Harvard Medical Hospital, Boston University, and Dana-Farber Consultants. Y'all. Oh my God. Okay, now first of all, my grandma has always told me my whole entire life that little lip gloss and mascara ain't never hurt nobody. But I was blown away by this, because let's keep it funky. There are lots and lots and lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of women from makeup. I just gave y'all, so go and look it up. These are the 5 different institutions that have actually studied this and backed this up as well. So this is why I was blown away, because a lot of the other things I was able to pull only came from like one journal or one university or one place. 5 of them. Okay, 5 of them are backing this up. So, and this is the thing, you'll get a lot of women sometimes, because if another woman is really beautiful, or a woman is seen as glamorous, or she has herself together, sometimes other women, and I've been a victim of this my whole life, but I don't really care. I keep it funky. I be like, I'm looking down on you hoes. But they will immediately try and attack that woman, right? Don't nobody need all that hair and makeup. You must be insecure because you wear eyeliner and lipstick. Oh, why don't you just rock a bare face? Why can't you be natural? Blink, blink, blink. The devil is a lie, honey. Me and my eyelashes all day coming through this thing. Now, everybody who knows me, y'all know I roll around all the time with a bare face. But when I go to work, when I go to an interview, when I'm doing an event, even when I have to be on site at 4 o'clock in the morning, I get up at 3 o'clock in the morning, shower, get my hair together, and put my face on, and I put it on so it will stay on, because I have to be at an event, right? When I go to work, I get my face together, okay? I may not be beat to the gourds all the time, but in real life, y'all, a little mascara, a little eyeliner, and a little lipstick is not going to hurt you, okay? And according to research, it's going to help increase your pay. So the next time that you show up for an interview, the next time you have a consultation with a client, the next time that you are going to do a broadcast, okay? The next time it's time for you to take some selfies, you just may want to consider putting on a little eyeliner, putting on a little lip gloss, okay? Maybe hit your cheeks with a little bronzer or something and getting it popping. That is true, Georgia Peach. The women who are always saying, oh, you should be natural, or why you got to do this, or why you doing that, or the thing that I get from women, you got so much hair, why are you wearing a wig? Because y'all know I love my wigs, right? I'm wearing a wig not because I don't have hair. I'm wearing a wig because I want to look cute. And I may, like real talk, I may not have the time to get up and wrestle with my hair for an hour and a half in the morning because I got a lot of hair and it takes a lot of time. This takes a lot of work. Y'all don't understand me. This takes a whole lot of work. And sometimes I can get it together and sometimes I can't get it together, okay? Number two, even if I did, y'all, I'm not at a place in my life anymore. When I was in high school and I was young and I didn't really have anything going on, I could spend an hour and a half, 2 hours doing my hair, okay? Number two, I like to look like a different woman. You don't know who you gonna get. Y'all see last week I was rolling around with a little short blonde bob on my head, and I may want to have some long black hair looking like Pocahontas 2 days from now, and then I may want to be a fiery redhead in the middle of next week. I may have a date tonight and I may want to go and tie this stuff down and throw me something on top of it, honey. That way I don't have to damage my own hair. I don't have to worry about it falling out. And best of all, I'm not running around looking regular like you, chump. Blink, blink. Yep, I said it. Yeah, I said it. Some of y'all are mad because you running around here looking regular and dusty. And obviously you have good reason to be mad because now that we know, now we have proven facts that women who wear makeup are making up to 30% more pay than you are. So I would highly suggest you run to your nearest makeup counter and get you some lip gloss, boo. I'm not making it up, okay? This is a fact. I just told y'all where it came from so y'all can go and look it up. And I'm going to ask you to get up off of the sisters' backs who want to keep themselves together. There is nothing wrong if you want to be a woman and you want to look like a woman and you want to enhance your femininity and enhance your features. Now, I will say this. It did not say girls who are Decepticons. It did not say girls who are transforming, okay? It didn't say that. It just said girls who wear makeup, okay? You broke because you fat? You could be. I mean, but I would highly doubt that you're broke because you're fat. You would probably have to be like fat, ugly, not dressing well, probably have some BO, maybe not be taking good care of, you know, like your breath and your teeth and stuff. You'd have to have a lot going on. you would have to have a lot going on. But speaking of fat people do make less money. I'm glad that you brought that up. So, according to George Washington University, fat people are paid at a rate, if you listen to this, if you're a woman, obese women, it made sure to say obese, okay, and not fat. So, obese women make on average $8,666 less per year. That's almost $10,000, y'all. That's almost 10K less, okay? And obese men make on average $4,772 less per year. That's almost about $5,000 extra a year. Do you think you've been subject to making less money? I don't think that I have. Check it, because I started working for myself like 11 years ago. And then I actually officially became an entrepreneur like 7 years ago. So I haven't had to, I've spent most of my adult life since I've gotten my degrees and stuff working on my own. So I haven't had to deal with it. You know what I'm saying? And I'll be honest, check it if you're trying to be shady, honey. I am beautiful. I don't know who you looking at, because right now I'm gonna tell you exactly what I have on my face. I got on some eyeliner. I got on some eyelashes. And I have on a nude lipstick. No foundation, no highlight, no contour, no fake eyebrows going on, none of those shenanigans. Oh, and I got on some leftover eyeshadow from like this weekend. So that's all I got going on. And I'm thickalicious, honey. Now I've been a fat girl before. He was like, Check was trying to call me fat on the low, but this is the thing, Check. I've had 4 surgeries on my spine, and I've been on all kinds of medications and steroids and stuff. So there was a point in my life I really was fat. I was up to a size 24 because of the medications, and it wasn't anything that I can do with it. Now, I'm definitely not a Slim Jim, but I'm a thick girl and I'm a big broad, and I'm proud of it, and I like being thickalicious. So for me, I don't like to be underneath a size 10. So currently, yeah, I am losing some more weight, but I mean, shoot, me and my 14 look good. Get your life together. I bet your daddy will hit it. I know I am. I'm a statuesque woman. I'm a lot of woman. And those of you who have never met me in person or seen me at an event, those of you who have met me at an event can attest to this. And I wear my heels. I'm about 6'2" when I walk into the room. And then I have all of this hair, okay? And I'm a lot. Okay, you cannot miss me. There's no way that you're gonna miss me whenever I step into the place. All right. So anyway, but according to this study, obviously there are definitely people who have been discriminated in the workplace if they are obese. And this goes for men and women, and it definitely is a harsher critique for women. Now, I'm going to tell you guys the reasons that they cited for this, and we all know that this is not necessarily true. I know for a fact this is not true, but people automatically assume that if you're fat, you're lazy. They assume that you're going to give a poor quality of work. It also goes back to way back in the day when you had to make a very quick decision as far as, survival was concerned, and people who were really heavy did not live as long as people who were like athletic tones, maybe larger and slim built people. So that's something that's in you from way back when. So people automatically see you as like a health risk or a liability, or maybe you're not going to be able to give as many years to a company or to a project because you may kick the bucket sooner. Y'all, and again, if you are just getting here, okay, if you are just getting here, you guys, what's the difference between a big person and an obese person though? And let's talk about that, because what you're saying is true. It is true that back in the day, it was thought that if you were larger, that you're more healthier, and large, and you being larger was actually a sign of wealth, because that meant that you actually were eating, every day, and you were getting all your meals. But there's definitely a big difference between a large person and an obese person, right? So anyway, and if you're just getting here, like I was saying this, okay, these are not my opinions, y'all. These are actual facts. I actually went and dug through some journals. I hit some research catalogs. I didn't just pull this stuff out of my butt. All right. So please do not get mad at me. Please do not shoot the messenger. This is like real live research that has come from several different universities, several different medical schools. All right. It ain't me. Don't be mad at me. You be mad at the people. Okay. I can't control the people. It's not, I didn't do it. Okay. Being big and the problem of being a low life troll is hard to cure. You're right, Sultan. Hey, boo. So anyway, but and now I will tell you this, as a woman who has been on the fat side, and don't get it twisted, when your girl was fat, she was cute, okay? All day long, I was a real cute big girl. I had dudes being like, I don't even like big girls, but dang, I'd be like, but you like this one, okay? I will tell you this, things that are going to be able to help you, as we recently talked about the makeup and the dress. I would definitely advise you to dress for your body, put on your makeup, right? Make sure, I know this is going to sound silly, but you are going to actually have to work harder to prove your worth, right? Because you're automatically coming in at a disadvantage, because people are assuming that you're lazier and that you're not as smart and that you're not as competent just because you got some extra size on you. Is it fair? No, but I'm just telling you the facts. And so if we know what it is, then you know how to combat it, right? We know how to work around it. So yeah, you got to do a little bit extra, but it's the same way that women have to do a little bit of extra in the workplace, because everybody knows women have historically been paid less than men. It's like 70 cents. It's crazy. Some people can't afford to wear nice clothes. Now that's a lie. Everybody can afford to wear nice clothes. To this day, even though I make a lot of money, I'm not, I have a lot of labels, but I'm not a label whore. I'm a high-low girl. And back in the day, and I still do it from time to time, I'm not above going to shop in the Goodwill, thrift stores, consignment stores, and then they have all kinds of stuff now, like Gweenie Bee and stuff like that, where you can pay a monthly fee of 30 or 40 bucks and you can order your outfits and they'll send them to you and you can send them back around. So everybody can dress well, and it has nothing to do with the label. There's lots of really cute stuff that you can find. Like, I've even found some stuff in Walmart and I throw it on and make it look the way that you need it to look. So it's definitely the mentality. I don't like a lot of Winnie B's clothes, Black Small Biz. They're kind of not my style. I like a little like, I like a little, The stuff that I see on the Winnie B commercials doesn't make me want to shop there. I like a little, like the stuff that I carry at NSGA. I like ruffles. I like stuff that's tailored, big buttons. I like the accessories. Yeah, I like the stuff that's in NSG. I like stuff that looks effortless and casual. I like a lot of hangy and long flowy stuff and stuff like that. So, Winnie B hadn't really enticed me or whatever. Yeah. Let's see. I'm not sure what kind of money in the world. Please, 10K a month is not a lot. What are you talking about? Who told you I only make 10K a month? Check it. Get yourself together. Somebody help Check It get themselves together, because they are extremely bothered by me. Who told you that $10,000 a month is all I make? Now, I do teach a course on a 10K conversion boot camp, because there's lots of people who would love to be making $10,000 a month, and it's a good place to start. You don't just start off out the gate making $100,000, $200,000, $300,000 after month. You got to work your way up to something, right? So if you're not making any sales right now, or you're only making a few $100s a month or a few $1,000s a month, when you get to 10K a month, you're going to be very happy, and that will provide a very nice lifestyle for a lot of people. Tell them to get on down. Check it. Let me get your life together real quick so we can help you. Can anybody that's in Periscope land, right? Because y'all know that I've done this and y'all have seen this before. Can you drop a smiley face when you have seen me clear anywhere from $50,000 to $110,000 in one weekend? Can y'all do me a favor and drop the smiley faces? Can you drop a heart emoji if you've been a person in here and you've seen me show the inside of my PayPal accounts, my Sam Card accounts, and my Stripe accounts, right? And I've showed you several different accounts which all have balances over $30,000 in them, and that's just from 1 week of earnings. And I've changed out the days and I've changed out the dates so y'all can see them changing, and also validate that it's real accounts, and y'all can see the different amount of money that comes in and out of the accounts. Thank you very much. So I don't know what your problem is, Check It, but I'm going to need you to get your life together. And if you're going to try and come for me, do not come for me about things that there are literally thousands of people out here that can validate, because they've seen it with their own eyes and they've watched me do it over and over and over again. I'm going to tell you to get on down. Blink, blink. Because right now I'm trying to help everybody else get these coins, and you wish to be disruptive. And I don't know what that's about. But anyway, I'm gonna let you stay over there and be miserable on your own. All right? Now, right, exactly. Take a course. Check It. While you over here being mad, why don't you come to my free training on Thursday so you can get yourself together and you can start making $10,000 a month? Because if you would do that, you would probably be a lot happier. This is the thing I've learned in life. Those of us who are doing well, we don't really spend a lot of time trying to tear down other people, and we don't spend a lot of time trying to fact check or expose or validate other people, because we are focused on our own selves. We focus on our own goals, our own money, our own projects, and what we got popping in these streets. When you are taking your energy and diverting it and putting it out on someone else, that's energy you're taking away from yourself, and that's time you're taking away from yourself to develop your own bank account, to develop your own businesses, to develop your own ideas, to develop your own goals, to build your own relationships, to build up your own self-esteem, to put on your eyeliner, to go to the gym, to meal prep, whatever it is that you got going on. And that's in real life. If you hang out around a lot of highly successful people, you will notice you don't hear us like kick a clacking and clacking lacking about a whole bunch of other people and their business. All of us are always trading tips. We're always trading business ideas. We're asking about each other's family and what our upcoming projects are, where we're traveling to. Did you see this tool? Did you see that app? Did you hear about this class over there? Did you get this new book? Girl, you should read that. Oh, for real? Homeboy, you got to lock in on this? Like, that's what we're always doing. We're always trying to network and figure out how we can secure another bag. That's what we like to do with our free time. We don't like to spend our time worried about other people and what they got going on and digging inside of their lives. That's real life. That is very real life, because we're so focused on ourselves and what we have going on, right? And how to improve other people. Okay, a whole bunch of bags. You better tell them, Black Small Biz. All right. Oh, somebody asked about the free course. Sorry, I did forget to reset. Y'all, I'm sorry. I let Check It distract me. I don't know why I'm letting let somebody troll me like this tonight. Anyway, if you guys do not know me, my name is Ashley Ann. I'm a public speaker. I'm an award-winning luxury event designer. More importantly, I'm a biz builder. I would like to invite you all this Thursday. I'm doing a free training. There is no live replay. The training is going to be over how to start a profitable business within 7 to 10 days. We're going to cover, I'm going to cover the basics of how to sell anything. I'm going to talk to you guys about how to turn your hobbies or your interests into a business. And we're also going to cover the top profitable online businesses of 2016. Okay. So that is what is happening Thursday. You can use the link in my bio, www.linktree/King Ashley Ann, www.linktree/King Ashley Ann, www.linktree/King Ashley Ann. You can use that, and that is how you can register. And if you know someone that needs the information, tell them about it. The space is limited. Hey, Mish, what's going on, boo? Thanks for sharing on Twitter. Now, next fact. next factoid, that little tidbit of information that you guys may find handy. So has everybody heard of Allure magazine? Has everyone heard of Allure magazine? If you haven't, I don't know if Allure is distributed outside of the United States, because I'll be honest, when I travel, I don't really spend a lot of time looking at the magazine racks and stuff like that. But if it is, you may have heard of it. Maybe, I would guess probably my people in Canada, London, and maybe Australia would probably be the most likely other countries where an Allure would be. And it could be other places beside that. I don't know. But anyway, Allure did a study. They took 2,500 people and they surveyed them, and they asked them several different questions, and everything was based about, self-esteem and looks and weight and appearance and, what they thought. So it's really interesting, because we were talking about the weight. We were talking about the weight thing, right? 63% of these people that they surveyed said the first thing they notice about people is their weight or their size. That was fascinating to me, because these are people, y'all, who are interviewing you. These are people who are your bosses. These are people who are shopping with you. These are people who you're networking with. These are people who are deciding if they are going to, take a call from you or take a meeting from you. So first of all, let me say this. I'm not trying to bash if you're overweight. Okay. That's not what's going on, but we need to be aware. But who cares what people think? Well, you got to care what people think, D. Maybe you weren't in here because it's a direct correlation with how much money you're making. For instance, the study from George Washington University showed that obese women get paid $8,666 less per year than other women. That's almost $10K a year. So you kind of sort of do have to care what people think. Obese men get paid $4,772 less. Women who wear makeup make 30% more per year than women who don't wear makeup. And that's the reason that I'm doing this, because a lot of people have the attitude, or, oh, who cares? You shouldn't care what people think. But this is the reality. People are judging you. Okay, that your primary basis of your first impression is based off of what you're wearing. It is also human nature, y'all, and y'all don't know this. Within the first 3 seconds of meeting someone, we analyze several points on people's faces, from their clavicle bone through their face. And we do this within 3 seconds of meeting people. And from there, we are deciding if they're smart, if we think they're sexy, if we think they're intelligent, if we feel like they're successful. It's human nature. You cannot stop it. You can't stop it, right? you can't stop it. That's not true. Looks do matter if you're a doctor, because some doctors who are more attractive get more patients and their practices flourish before other people. They also are getting more opportunities. Now, I'm not saying if you ugly, you just destitute to be out here struggling and broke, right? Like I said, a lot, right? I didn't make the results exactly. These results that I'm reading came from Procter & Gamble, Boston University, Harvard Medical University, Mississippi Green Hospital, Dana and Farber, Allure, George Washington University, and the University of Florida. So this is not my opinion. Like, this is why I'm talking about this, because I've had this conversation so many times when I've been meeting with other small business owners and other entrepreneurs, and a lot of you guys are letting things slide or letting things go because you're too lackadaisical, not realizing that this is counting against you. Now, I'm not saying that if you're fat, or if you don't wear makeup, or if you're not blonde, or if you're not tall, you're destitute to be struggling in life. But it's very important that you're aware of this information, because then you can take it and you can figure out how to use this in your strategy, how to implement these things in your lives, and how to move around, right? So let's keep it funky. If I'm out here and I'm going up for a promotion and I already know that points are being counted against me because I'm a fat woman, like, nobody's going to mark it down on my sheet, but I know that people are saying that they feel that I am less capable and that I don't comprehend as much, and I may not be as hard of a worker because I'm a fat girl. Well, then I got to make sure that I counteract this. I got to make sure maybe that I'm dressed to the T's. I do need to put on a little eyeliner and a little lipstick and a little lip gloss, right? I may need to consider what I'm doing to my hair. Maybe I don't need to be rolling into work with it just pinned up in a bun or with a part curl under every day, right? Let's just keep it funky, right? Even whenever my coach schooled me, I put the lipstick on and straightened my hair, and I was already at 6 figures. Come on now. Come on now, Shayla. Come on now. Come on, keep it funky. Let's even talk about your wardrobe, y'all. The colors and the patterns that you wear speak for you. And a lot of people don't think about this. And I talk to y'all about this every time I teach you about networking. What is the one thing that I tell y'all to do when you go to a networking event? I tell all of y'all, I said, if you can carry it off, wear a bright color, because bright colors make people see you as more approachable. They see you as less threatening, and they see you as friendly. So it's very easy to start conversations. How is this contradicted? How is this contradictory? It's not contradictory. These are the facts. This is what it is. I haven't said anything that's contradictory. Maybe you're in your feelings because you feel like, because a hit dog will holler every time. Maybe that's what it is. Because I ain't called nobody ugly. I ain't called nobody fat. I'm just saying you gotta learn how to use what you got, and you gotta learn how to use things to your advantage. And if you have something that's going on and you know people see that as a weakness or they see it as a disadvantage, you gotta be able to work around it. This is real life. And if you're trying to get out here and get it, I'm trying to make sure that you can get out here and get it. Now, if you're mad about it, be mad about it. But I didn't make up this stuff. This is like, you can go and look this stuff up yourself. It's one of the best messages you heard already. Like, why do y'all think that Spanx made $1 billion? Why do you think that people have been obsessed with beauty and trying to keep their youth since like the beginning of time? Like, they can track that all the way back. Like, all the way back. Like, even pre-Bible, they can track back to women caring about their beauty and their appearance, right? Why do you think that people have like negative emotions if they have to size up? Like, this is not me making this up. Like, why do you think filters are so popular on Snapchat and on Instagram? Why? Because let's keep it funky. The filters make a lot of people look better, right, on the gram and on Snapchat than they do in real life. And if people didn't care about looking better, if they didn't care about looking their best, then why in the world would all of these people be using them? Billions of people are using them. So you can get mad at me and what I'm saying all day long, but this is human nature and this is what the facts are. And I just want you to get out here and win. That's all I'm saying. I just want you to get out here and win. I want you to be able to get your coins. I want you to be able to get your opportunities, right? And these are things that people are not discussing. These are things that people are afraid to say to y'all because it's not PC and we don't want to hurt people's feelings. And instead, it makes you feel good whenever somebody pops on and they say, you're beautiful just the way you are. You got to love everything about you and people in the world are going to accept you. Lies. People in the world are not going to accept you all the time. Now, do I think it's important to have good self-esteem and good self-confidence and like who you are? Yes. Do I think that it's important to say, you know, God dang it, I'm good enough, I'm smart enough, I'm the bomb.com? But I also think it's important not to lie to yourself, and we all need room for improvement, right? And if you know you picked up a little bit of weight, then you may say, you know what, I may need to back up off of those donuts. I may need to increase my vegetable intake. At dinner time, maybe I need to skip out on the carbs and just have a fruit and a vegetable so I can lean up a little bit. You got to keep it funky. You can't, why would you, if like literally, if it comes down to someone for the same job position and they have the same credentials and they have the same experience and they have the same education, the person who looks better is going to get the position more. I'm not going to say every time, but it's more likely that the person who looks better is going to get that position if they're evenly matched. It is what it is. So if I'm trying to get every advantage that I can get, then I'm going to get every advantage that I can get. So if that means, you know what, for the next month, a month and a half, I need to make sure I put on a little lipstick and a little eyeliner because there's study after study after study after study that shows that women who wear makeup are seen as more confident, they're seen as more trustworthy, and they're seen as harder workers, and they are also seen as people that pay more attention to detail, then that's what I'm going to do. Right? Right? This is genetic. I remember watching this thing on the Learning Channel. Newborn babies prefer to look at prettier faces, and they would put different women and different men in rooms, and the baby would pick out the more attractive person every time. And the baby was more likely to play with the more attractive person, let the more attractive person hold them in their arms, hang out with the more attractive person, and just stare and look at the more attractive person. It is human nature, y'all. So you can't get mad about human nature. Why? Because basically, I think the people that are getting offended about it, you're getting offended because you feel like I'm saying that there's something wrong with you. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with you. I'm just saying that these are the facts. And if you know that this is how the general population is thinking, but they won't say it to you, well, then you need to be up on game. It's the same way when I meet a person and I know that they're a racist, but they're real covert with their racism. Right? If I know that I'm going up against somebody and they already think less of me, they think that I'm going to be less intelligent, they think that I'm less capable, they think that I'm not as bright, they think that I'm not as quick, right? They think all of these negative things about me because of the color of my skin, then I would be stupid to ignore what I know. I would be stupid to go in under the assumption that I'm on a level playing field with everyone else when we know that we're not. That would be dumb on my behalf, and it's the same thing. So you said you ugly. I don't really know if you ugly because I can't see you, but if you are ugly, what I'm going to tell you to do is make sure you smell good. Make sure your hair is always nice. Make sure you're well groomed. Like I said, go back to the colors, right? So let's talk about some colors. For instance, when you wear blues, people automatically assume they associate blues with youthfulness, calmness, and honesty. Okay? Browns show that you're open and you're trustworthy. Grays show that you have dignity, sophisticated, strength, and calmness, right? Yellow show that you're open, that you're happy, that you're friendly, that you're cheery. Patterns show that you like to take risk and that you show leadership ability. Did you guys know this? And this is psychology, okay? When it's based into here. Also, when you're dressed well, hey sis, what's going on, Miss Nikita B? You have a higher perceived status among your peers. People automatically assume that if you're dressed well, that you're more successful. And if you're more successful, people are more willing to listen to you. People are more willing to talk to you. People are more willing to hear you. Now, and I can attest for this in my personal. That's true. When people go to court, you always see them wearing navy, black, and gray when people got to go to court. Especially celebrities, you'll see them dressed down, and they're always in like the duller colors. You will even notice women, they start wearing smaller heels, like the kitten heels and stuff like that, because you're perceived as more innocent. And this is the thing too. Y'all want to say that looks don't matter, but your wardrobe and your appearance does matter. Look at how y'all look at how much time they spend analyzing what our freaking first ladies wear. Look at how much time and energy is spent into people analyzing the wardrobe of the first lady and what they should have on and what they should not have on and what their colors signify and what type of message they're trying to communicate and whose arms are out and who's in and what shade of blue and like all of that. So you can sit here and say that it doesn't matter, y'all, but it matters. And there's not a way around it because it's human nature. Black shows strength and it shows power. But if you black shows strength and power. But they also say if you wear too much black, sometimes it can show as like negativity. So yeah. So I don't know. Like I've never seen someone wearing black as it perceived in a negative way. You know, black is kind of classic. It's clean. It's easy. It's almost like you can't go wrong with it. It's more like a sure thing. So it's not necessarily going to show you as maybe a risk taker or put you in a leadership. You know, somebody automatically see you as a leader when you're in a room in black. But no one's definitely going to look at you and go, ugh. You know, like that whenever they see you inside of black. And when I talk to people about networking events and stuff like that, I always advise my clients to put on colors. Like I tell my clients, if they're going to wear black and white, they better be snatched in that black and white. Like your black and white has to be something that's going to stand out, that make people are like, wow, when they see you inside of the black and white. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're going to wear black and white, your black and white got to be like next level popping. You can't show up in just a plain black dress and think that you're going to stand out, because it's important. And I'm telling y'all, I can attest to this. This happens to me all the time. First of all, well, I got an advantage that some of y'all don't have. I got a whole lot of hair. Okay. And when I'm not wearing my hair out, I have a big old wig that I wear that's just as big, if not bigger, than the hair that's on top of my head. And so automatically, people always remember me. I always stand out, and people come and they make conversation with me because of my hair in real life. You know what I mean? The second thing is whenever you wear colors, like I said, you seem friendlier. People are more receptive to you. You seem very warm and you seem less threatening. This is something that I would really like some of my bigger guys to keep in mind. Because sometimes if you're a big man, people can see you as intimidating. I'm talking about guys that are like, I'll say 6 feet and up, and maybe y'all got like some size on you and you're like really muscular, or you're like a big country stout dude. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Al, shout out to all them stout zaddies in the world. I like y'all, okay? But you know, like if you're a big guy, sometimes people would see you as intimidating, especially if you're a big black man and you got tattoos and stuff. Let me keep it funky. People will automatically assume the worst things about y'all. They will assume you're aggressive. They will assume y'all are, that y'all are hostile. They will assume that you're cold or that you're standoffish. People will be like, I don't know what to say to him. Those sorts of types of things. So something as simple as you wearing like a bright color and like some gray slacks or something will automatically make people feel more relaxed around you. And it's literally, it goes into psychology. So if you're going to a networking event or maybe a job fair or an interview or something like that, those may be some things that you want to try and keep in mind so that people can get past your exterior and not see you as like some big black scary guy, right? My big teddy bear is so kind and people fear. It's like, yeah, it's real. I'm just keeping it real, and I may be being too real for people tonight, but it's the truth. That's a stereotype that they throw on large black men. If it's a large black man, yes. You're so silly, Shayla. But it is. That's a stereotype that they throw on large black men all the time. Your large black men are automatically seen as aggressive, hostile, rude, thugs, you know what I mean? That they're violent, all kinds of crazy stuff just because the guy is like 6'2" or 6'3" and likes to lift weights, you know what I mean? And that's not them at all, but this is the truth. Okay? You glad to hear it? I'm glad to tell it. So like I said, some people are going to be offended by the things that I'm saying, you know, tonight, but I'm not trying to offend you. Like, these are like straight up facts. Can you do home shop networking type broadcasts on Periscope? Yep, you can. I'm so glad you're speaking on this tonight. People get so offended. I'm telling you, the only people that are offended, girl, are people like the old people say, a hit dog a holler every time. Because I haven't called out anybody for about anything. So all of the people that are offended, it's because honestly I'm stepping on their toes. I'm too close to their front door and they don't want to hear it and they want to be mad at me. But the truth is the truth. I didn't make up that obese women make $8,666 per year less than you know, other women. I didn't make that up. I didn't make it so. I didn't set the rule into play. I'm just telling you so you know, if people are automatically going to see you as lazy and they're going to see you as less competent because you have a heavier size, then I'm telling you what you need to do to counteract that, right? And if people see you with a higher perceived value and they see you as more trustworthy and that you're more detail oriented, if you dress nice and if you put on makeup, well then obviously you need to work around. Because also in one of the studies that I looked up, for Caucasian women, my blonde sisters that are Caucasian, y'all make on average 7% more per year on average than the other Caucasian women. So y'all make more than redheads and more than brunette on average with you because you're a blonde. And people perceive you as blonde, that you're more of a team player. Now, I don't necessarily know if that's true. Right, I know a lot of blonde girls, and I know a lot of them that, honey, are some real aggressive sisters, and they are not team players at all. But people perceive that about you guys if you're a white woman with blonde hair, and they on average make 7% more per year than all of the other Caucasian women. Naturally blonde, asking for a friend. I don't think that it has to be naturally blonde. I think it's even if it's dyed blonde, it's just having the blonde hair. This constructive criticism put out is meant to boost, not bust mindset. Right. These are just facts. That's what I said. I don't want people to get mad at me. Like, these are not my beliefs. It's not my agenda. These are not rules that I came up with. Like, this is actual research that has been done. I've looked it up. The reason I told y'all where I pulled this from, if anybody wanted to go and look it up themselves, that they could. He said, I'm not a team player all the time. I don't think anybody is all the time. It's the society we live in. It is true. It's very much true. It's the society that we live in, but this is the thing. We live inside of this society. And I just wanted to put this out there because I don't want y'all to be in la la land. And I'm tired of hearing people like the young lady that came in. She was like, why should we care what other people think? You know, who cares what other people think? Well, if you are trying to sell a product or a service to another person, then you got to care what they think. Because if they don't know you and they don't like you and they don't trust you, or they feel that you're incapable of doing the job, guess what? That means you just lost the sale. That means you ain't get no coin. If you ain't got no coin, that means you can't pay your rent. You can't pay your mortgage. You cannot pay your car note. You can't keep up your insurance. That means you can't buy your groceries. You can't buy no drawers to put on your behind, right? You can't put no gas in your car. That's what that means when you ain't got no coins. So it matters, right? It matters. Like let's keep it funky. How would you feel if you found out that your coworker was making $8,666 per year more than you, and y'all had the same position, the same amount of tenure, the same skill set, and the same experience. If y'all had everything matched, and you would think y'all should be making the same pay, but you find out that she's making more than you because she wears makeup every day, and she's a size 12, and you are a size 28, and you don't wear makeup, you're gonna be ticked off, right? Now, is it right? No, it's not right. No one, you would accidentally trip it right. No one is saying that this is right at all. This is just what it is, y'all. Okay? Because it's human nature. And, maybe eventually as a society, we'll get to a place where people are not judged so harshly, according to their looks and according to what they drive and according to what they have on. But this is not where we are as a society right now. And, you need to get yourself together and you need to look presentable, right? I'm not saying that you have to be in a 5-piece suit every day. I'm not saying that you have to wear pantyhose and closed-toed shoes, but I'm saying whatever your style is needs to be your style. I'm saying that you need to have good hygiene. I'm saying that you do need to take care of your hair. I'm saying that if you're a man, you need to be, take care of your skin. Make sure your facial hair and the hair on top of your head is groomed well and moisturized and looking right? You need to be smelling good. If you're a casual guy, there's nothing wrong with being a casual guy, but maybe you may want to throw a belt or two, inside of your wardrobe. Maybe you want some slacks. Maybe you want to go and buy you a couple of pairs of slides or some loafers or something that you can wear from time to time, right? If you're a woman and you're a fluffy girl, shout out to all my fluffy girls, then you need to know, guess what? And it's not fair, but you don't get to have any days where you come in the office and you're slouching. Even on casual Friday where you wear jeans, you better wear some dressy jeans with some sheen on them, and you better have on a cute blouse, and you better have your earrings on and your hair together and your lipstick on, right? Because it's the truth of the matter. It's the same types of things that I had to deal with, that I deal with right now from being an African American woman. I don't get the luxury to do some of the things that other people get to do. And when I did work in the corporate world and I was killing it, don't get it twisted, your girl was beasting in that thing before I left and did my own thing. Even on casual Fridays, I was never casual the way the rest of the other people in my office were, because I knew for a fact I worked in a predominantly white office. I worked in a predominantly white industry, and people automatically assumed that I was not as smart and that I wasn't as intelligent because of the color of my skin, right? And then if you sit up and you watching Love and Hip Hop and Basketball Wives, now you got a lot of people that are automatically assuming that you hood because all of the other brown women that they have regular interaction with that they see on TV are out here throwing wine bottles and jumping over tables trying to attack one another. So then they want to try and come and use all kinds of crazy vernacular and terminology at you. So because I knew this, it would have been very silly of me to ignore the fact that that is a common consensus inside of that culture and inside of that corporate environment. Because that's the truth. There are people that think because you're a woman of color that you ratchet, because they see a lot of ratchet women on TV. And all of us who are people of color, we know this for a fact. Our whole entire lives, we've always had to work harder. We've always had to be smarter. We've had to score higher on tests. We've had to be dang near perfect. We can't miss any days. We can't have any slip-ups. We have to use proper vernacular all the time. We've always had to work twice as hard to get the same amount of respect that other people got, because when we came in the door, we came in at a disadvantage because the powers that be automatically see us as less than because of the color of our skin. So you can't get it twisted because you mad at me because I read a fact that obese women make almost $10,000 less a year than their other counterparts that are not, or that women who wear makeup make 30% more per year on average than women who don't wear makeup. It is what it is. It is what it is. So don't get mad at me, y'all that are over here getting twisted and getting offended. I didn't make it up. Okay. I didn't throw these numbers together. This is real live research. This is why I told you at the beginning, this is where these facts are coming from. This is where I got these numbers from. This is where I got this information from. And I'm telling you because I want you to be aware, because I want you to win. Right. And so if you know what's coming up against you, then you know how to combat it. Blink, blink, blink. That's what they say to you. Anyway, Instagram land, I'm going to hang out on Periscope for a few more minutes. If y'all want to come over and continue on in the conversation, make your way on over. I'm at King Ashley Ann. And if not, I'll see y'all tomorrow, IG. Bye. That's exactly why Instagram models make money, because they're beautiful. That's exactly why Instagram models make money, because they're beautiful, because they're gorgeous. The truth only hurts when you don't use it to make you stronger. Come on now, David. David, you better come on in here and get these people together tonight. Why they in here trying to be mad at me for saying what it is? You love me. I love you too. And like I said, I'm not ugly bashing. I'm not fat bashing. I'm not brunette bashing, right? Like there's another stat. I didn't even get to this one. This was done by Timothy Judge at the University of Florida. This was in 2004. Tall people make on average 9% more per year. Just because you're tall, you're seen as more powerful and stronger and more valuable. Tattoos, depending on the industry you work in, unless you're like in the arts industry or creative entrepreneur, tattoos count against you. People see you as a lot of the powers that be. Yeah, they look at it in a negative light. They see you as grimy. They see you as like a hooligan. Some older people, even that they surveyed, use the terminology of unfit. So this is why they tell you, when it comes to tats, like you have to make sure they're covered up. Now, do I know for a fact that there are tons of amazing people on the planet Earth that have tattoos? Absolutely, positively. I know tons of people who are giving, who are sweet, who are kind, who are incredible that have tattoos. And because it's a generational thing too. Because of my age, I don't look at someone with tats and think, like they must be shady. They must be a criminal, or, they got a checkered past. I don't think that about people with tattoos. However, there are people, if we keeping it funky, who are older than us, people our parents' ages and up, that is what they believe. And right now, those are the people who are in charge of hiring you. Those are the people in charge of promoting you, right? If you're an entrepreneur, sometimes those are the people that are in charge of helping you get new accounts. Like y'all want to hear something else that I do? And, you can call me whatever you want to call me, because some people get upset with me about it. But I tell the truth. If I'm going in to get a contract with a corporate client, maybe for a big festival or a big event or something like that, and I know that some of the women on the board are 50 up, you better believe every time I show up to those meetings, I have on closed-toe shoes. I would never have on a pair of earrings like this. They're always small. I wear my diamonds or I wear my pearls with my jackets. They're very tasteful. I don't have any cleavage out. And if it's wintertime, I have on pantyhose, and I try to make sure I'm always in a full suit. And if I'm not in a suit, I'm in separates, and I'm gonna have on a blazer. I never show up without a blazer. Even if it's not a full suit, I'm still in a blazer. Why? Because that's that culture, right? And I want that job. I want that contract. So I gotta fit. I want something from them. They don't want, well, sometimes they want something from me, but for the most part, I want something from them, and I'm going in to get that gig. And I know, depending on the colors I'm wearing and how my hair is that day and how my makeup is done, like the makeup I have on right now, this is pretty much like my boardroom makeup, I guess you say, like pretty natural. You know what I mean? Little eyeliner, little lashes, nice neutral lipstick or whatever, not too much going on, but they're very conservative, and that's how I am. Now that's totally different when I'm working with someone else that's younger and we're doing a joint project, or I'm doing something for social media, or maybe I'm working with a funner group or something like that, or even with my event design clients. With my event design clients, I need to look like a designer. So my event people, it helps me land a job when I have on earrings like this, and maybe I have on satin finished eyeshadow that's in pretty metallic golds, and my lip gloss is popping, and my hair is laid, honey, and I got all my baby hair going on in a 20-inch ponytail all down my back, and I got on a pair of 6-inch heels, and I can wear a strappy open toe, and I can have on some jeans with some tears and some cuts in them, and I can have on a cute blouse that's hanging off on my shoulder, and 4 or 5 chains and a bunch of bangles. Because I'm stylish and I look artistic. I'm keeping it funny. I'm keeping it funky, Miss Million. It's funny because it's true. Because when I'm working with that type of client and I'm coming to design, right? I'm here to design your wedding or to design your birthday. You want to pick me up. You want me to be stylish. You don't want me to show up and be stuffy. If I show up and I look stuffy and I got on closed toes and pantyhose and a suit jacket and all, it counts against me. It doesn't help me. If I show up in a blazer for that, it's a blazer with a button up. I got on some boyfriend jeans with a bunch of holes in them, a cute pair of shabooties, maybe with some laser cuts, and the toes out, right? And my hair and my makeup is beat. Okay, that's when I'm beat. That's not when I have on a conservative face. What's going on, Marquita D. Collins? Hey, boo. It is what it is. It's the truth, and y'all have got to be aware of who you're talking to, who your clients are, who your base is, the type of coins you're trying to collect, and even some of y'all, when y'all get on here broadcasting on Instagram and Periscope, some of y'all need to be ashamed. And then you sitting around talking, I can't get nobody in my broadcast. Didn't I just tell y'all even the babies like to stare at attractive people? Who do you think wants to come in and talk to you and you look like a booger wolf? Comb your hair. Okay? Put on some lotion. It's not going to hurt you to put on a shirt from time to time. It's not going to hurt you. Put your camera in a flattering angle. Get your lights together. I'm just keeping it real, because y'all don't try and do me like that. Y'all know. Now y'all know, y'all have seen some people broadcasting and they honey, you be like, what is going on? What is going on? Y'all know y'all seen some people broadcasting before, and you just be like I can't believe that they got on there looking like that. All of us have seen that before, right? All of us have seen that from time to time. And this is, Marquita, you won't even go in. Most people are not going in. Most of us are scrolling by. That's why they can't get anybody in there. And this is the thing that's crazy. These are people sitting up here trying to sell you stuff. I can't tell y'all how many life coaches I have seen who are not even presentable. How you gonna coach me to get my life together, girl? And you couldn't even get yourself dressed this morning. You couldn't even put your shirt and your pants together. But you gonna help me get my life together? No, bro, it's not gonna work. But then you wonder, now you out here in these streets wondering though, why you can't get anybody in, why people are not receptive to you, why people don't want to speak to you, why they're not listening to your message. Look at yourself, okay? And right, stop broadcasting in a bunny. Come on, Marquita. Marquita D. Collins, ma'am. Okay? Your bonnet is not a head wrap. Yes, God. Okay? She not lying. I have seen so many people on here broadcasting in a bonnet. It depends on your audience and the type of broadcast. But if you're trying to sell something to someone, you should not be on here in a bonnet unless you sell bonnets, right? And maybe if you're a natural hair care guru or something and you're broadcasting your wash routines and your styles and your deep conditioning day and, your detangling routine and all those sorts of types of things, then that's totally different, because the bonnet fits your audience, it fits your brand, it makes sense because you're here talking about hair care. But the people I've seen in a bonnet are not talking about hair care. I literally saw a girl one night trying to peddle her book on Periscope in a bonnet and her pajamas, and they weren't even cute pajamas, trying to tell people why they should go and buy her book, okay? And her book is about being successful. Now, after all of the facts that I just gave y'all on first impressions and on how people judge you and the way this directly correlates with your revenue and your income, we all see the problem in that now, right? We all see the problem in that. That's why you need a wig. Okay, that's why you need to get you a good old wig in your life, because when you don't feel like doing your hair, okay, throw that wig on top of your bunny, girl, and nobody would have never knew. All you had to do is put on a shirt and your wig, and you probably would have sold some books that night. But I can't buy no books from you because you ain't got your life together, out here telling me how to be successful, and you look mad unsuccessful to me. And y'all, get your background together, because look, let me tell you this. A wig, a weave, something, I don't care, whatever. Okay, I need them to get something. Okay, y'all see this molding? Get your life. Don't act like you don't see it. You see the molding. Okay, you see my well-appointed living room. Okay, y'all see my granite. Y'all have been in here with me cooking in the kitchen. Let me tell you this, love bugs. It is human nature. Get your background area together wherever you're going to broadcast from. Okay. Because people, now this is not something that people are intentionally trying to do. This again is human nature. People are scoping out your space, and depending on what your space looks like behind you, okay, depending on what that space looks like behind you, people are determining your level of success. So if you are selling a product, especially if you are supposed to be a business coach, a life coach, you're doing anything with emotional development for people, you have got to make sure that your space is popping, that it looks the way it needs to. Nobody is telling y'all this, so I'm telling you this. It automatically shows, right? When you see all of this in my background, that obviously I have some level of success, because my space is a nice space. When we go to hotels and we travel, and y'all see me staying in super nice suites, and you can see views of the ocean and infinity pools and all that kind of stuff, right? It helps to facilitate, like, yes, she must be successful, because when she goes out places, she's always in nice places, right? And from time to time, when y'all see me broadcast in my car, and you see me inside my car, and my car ain't filthy, right? And my car is clean, right? And stuff is organized, even if it's a work trip, then it helps to contribute to, okay, this is a successful woman, because every environment she is in showcases a level of success. And it shows organization, and it shows neatness. And again, okay, y'all, again, I'm not saying you got to have a whole bunch of crown molding or anything like that, but make sure your area is nice. Okay, you said you unsubscribed from an email because they didn't look well put together live. Don't apologize. You're not the only person. I'm glad that you're saying things like this, because people need to realize, because these are the things that no one is speaking about to y'all. Because nobody wants to say it. Everybody's afraid to say it, because nobody wants to look like a jerk, or nobody wants to look like a BI. And I'm not trying to be a BI. I'm not the person who made up this stuff. This is true. This is human nature. So I'm happy that y'all are sharing this, because it's further validating it. So what if someone catches you off your game for a moment? This is the thing. If you're on your game enough and you have a day or a moment where you're not, all the way together, that's not that big of a thing. You're probably the people that are just meeting you, they're gonna be like, womp womp, you know what I'm saying? But all the people who are already familiar with you and have been in your audience for a minute, they're not gonna think anything about it. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? Does that make sense to you? So, like, if you're pretty much together most of the time, and then, everybody understands, you get tired, you get sick, you got caught in the gym, you got caught in the rain, whatever, you've been traveling all day, everybody has a moment like that. But when your audience sees that you're pretty much together for the most part, they're not going to hold that against you. Now, there may be some people that are new to you that don't know anything about you, and that day, it may be a wash with them, but your real base and stuff, they're not going to think anything about it. But there are definitely some people, I'm not going to lie, and I'm not going to call out any names, because I'm not trying to hurt feelings. There are two women in particular. They used to broadcast all the time, and I always used to be like, comb your hair. I always would be like, comb your hair. Like, I could not believe that they were going out every day with their hair like that on their head. Like, you know how when you get up out of the bed and your hair is doing this? This is what my hair does when I get up out of the bed. When you get out of the bed and your hair is doing this, how would y'all feel if I was broadcasting to y'all the whole time with my hair like this? My name is Ashley Ann. I'm a public speaker. I'm an award-winning luxury event designer and a biz builder. And I have 352 six and seven figure clients. And I'm gonna help you get these coins and make some money because I get money over here all day long. I'm out here winning. I'm out here winning every day. I'm out here killing it. We out here killing it all day, every day. So if you want to be successful, make sure you register for my webinar. I'm going to teach you how to start a profitable business in 7 to 10 days. Like, come on now. Come on. Come on. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody can take me seriously with my hair looking like that. I got to try and brush it, comb it, do something to it before I get on here. And if I don't feel like brushing it or combing it, then guess what? I'm going to put a wig on. And that's for real, like how that woman's hair would, that's how that woman's hair would look every time. Every time I would see her, that her hair was looking like that. And I was like, does she know? I was like, I want to send her a wig, but I don't want to offend her. Like, I just want to send her a wig as a gift. Be like, hey, girl, you know, I'll be watching you. I thought this would be cute on you. Try. But somebody said they go straighten it through the phone. Right. Did you tell her? I tried to tell her without telling her, Miss Millions, because we didn't have that type of relationship. And, you know, I don't believe in giving advice when people haven't asked me for it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't believe in just giving out unwarranted business advice, just being like, oh, let me, you know, come and fix this or tell you how to do this, and you haven't asked me anything about it. So what I did is I sent her over like a wig or two, and I was like, hey, I got a new line, and, you know, you come to my broadcast a lot, so I just wanted to send you this gift or whatever. And I sent her the hair stuff too. I'm really good friends with Nakia Amore, so I sent her like the little starter kit with Nakia Amore for her hair or whatever. And so, you know, so yeah, no, because I didn't, because it was one of those things. I really wanted this girl to win. She's a really wonderful person. She just you know, nobody had ever told her to get her appearance together. And she wasn't a client of mine. If she was a client of mine, I would have said, look here, girl. First thing that I'm going to tell you to do is comb this hair, right? I'm going to be like, you're going to put on some concealer, and you're going to get off of here in these big old t-shirts every single day. Like, every day when she got on Periscope and broadcasted, she looked like she literally had just gotten out of the bed. And you can't sell, and she was selling business services. Now, it was one thing if she just wanted to be on here chilling, if she was just on here hanging out. Oh, happy anniversary. Thanks for stopping in. I hope y'all have a fabulous night, honey. If y'all make a baby, get a baby my name for the middle name. Hey. Thank you. Congratulations, Marquita D. Collins. But yeah, she wasn't aware of her appearance. So like, I tell my clients, if you become a client of mine and we need to work on your appearance, and I have some clients, sometimes I hook them up with image consultants because they need it. And it's because I know where they want to go in their career. And I know that that's not going to get them to where they're trying to get to. So if you have a side hustle, or you're a small business owner or entrepreneur and you're trying to make money online, your appearance is important. Like I'm saying, you don't have to be in a full suit. Like, I'm not in a suit tonight, but I do, you know, you can tell obviously that I brushed my teeth and that I took a shower. You know what I mean? Like, I have on an actual shirt, you know, I got on my little earrings. There's nothing, you know, like, you don't have to go and just get like super duper like done up. That's not what I'm saying that I'm doing. But, you know, brush your eyebrows, brush your teeth, put on some lotion, moisturize your skin. You know, you know what I'm saying? Just make yourself look like a person who cares, that cares about being in front of other people, because it does not relate confidence in your ability to do a job or to carry out a service if you couldn't even get yourself together this morning when you woke up. You know what I'm saying? If you couldn't even put on your clothes this morning, I'm like, how are you gonna manage a project for me and you couldn't manage to put on a shirt this morning in real life? And that's what people are thinking. That's what people are thinking. Like in real life, they're like, you can't even manage to put your shoes on, player. How are you gonna manage this whole entire project for me, right? So anyway, so that's that, everybody. That's that, everybody. You take pride in looking well. Amen. Everybody should. Everybody should. I hope and I pray y'all take the stats that I gave y'all tonight and that you use them. Okay, that you use them and you think about them. You know, and really, like I said, be aware of what you're communicating to people with the way that you dress, the way that you style your hair, the makeup you wear or the lack of makeup you don't wear. Guys, you know, your colors, your suits, your skincare. Oh, and men, please, if y'all got beards, get them beards together. Don't be out here in these streets with a dry beard. That is not sexy. And men, if y'all got beards, like, condition your beard, comb your beard out. Don't let little stuff be stuck in your beard, okay? That's not popping. Yeah, I need you to be together. Get the beard right, okay? Because when the beard is right, the beard is sexy. Then when the beard is right, the beard is sexy. But you can't be out here with the struggle beard, okay? And we don't need treats for later inside of our beards. You gonna put some color in your stage outfits? Awesome, awesome, awesome. Yeah, like you would be surprised. I mean, you gotta work around what you got, right? You gotta work with what you got. Y'all know what I'm saying? Y'all, but tell the truth, when a guy has a beard and his beard is like nice, ooh. But moisture, condition that thing, man. We don't like that hard stuff rubbing up on our faces. Put a little conditioner in it. It ain't gonna hurt you. Get you a little beard balm or something. You know, get that together. I just called out your beard, Cold King. Yes, Cold King with the beard. Yes, sexy beards. Had a nice condition, moisturized beard. It's combed out. You be like, ooh. You be like, yes. You be like, yes. Let me touch it. Let me stroke your beard, player. Let me get your beards together, though. Men, moisturize. Don't think because you're a man that you don't have to moisturize. Okay? Don't think because you're a man you don't have to moisturize. Don't be out here being dusty and dry. Don't do it. Hey, wife. Hi, Mrs. Cold King. Hey, girl. Hey. I didn't know that wifey was watching. Hey, Mrs. Cold King. Is she Cold Queen? Cold King Queen? Or y'all co-kings together? I'm going to just call her Mrs. Cold Queen. Hey, girl. Hey, Mrs. Cold King. Hey, girl. Hey. But look, men, I need y'all to moisturize. This is real. This is real. Take care of your skin. Don't be out here looking dusty and dry. Okay? We don't. Nobody wants a dry fry. We don't want that. Get yourself together. Okay? Get your pores together. And if you're going to a barber, right? And you're breaking out, you know, you get a lot of ingrown hairs. If that's what you got going on, listen to me. Now, don't laugh, but this is the real name of this product, but it will help you. Okay? The Fun Party women sell it. It's called Coochie Cream. Straight up and down. Promise, this name is called Coochie Cream. If you got a lot of ingrown hairs on the back of your neck and around your beard and you got like a lot of hair bumps and stuff, go and get you some Coochie Cream. That's what it's called because it's meant to help ingrown hairs and razor bumps when women shave on the bikini line. But it does wonders on the men and it's sensitive enough for the vajayjay, so it's not going to bother your face. It's not going to bother. That's the name of it, Miss Millions. I promise it's called Coochie Cream. Coochie Cream. Why y'all in here playing games? Y'all think this is a game, okay? Stop being childish. This is the name of this product, okay? Go and get you some. Yes, that's what it is, Danny T. I'm trying to help y'all. I'm being straight serious right now. I don't know why they named it Coochie Cream, Pastor Michelle. That's the name of it, though. That's the name. I wax. I don't know, so I don't need no cream. I don't shave. I don't know why they named it that, but that's the name of the cream. You say I love saying it. Y'all are so childish. Y'all are being so childish right now. I'm trying to help out some dudes that got razor bumps and ingrown hairs. Okay, get you some C cream. Okay. They got it at Walmart now. That's what's up. Y'all, it works. It'll lay all that stuff down. It will. It'll lay it down. It'll smooth it out. It'll tame your skin, okay? Get it. Get your little cucumber. Rub it on your skin sometimes, okay? Close up your pores. Just because you're a man, like, we still want you to look nice, right? We want you to look presentable. I want you to be out here getting these coins. I need you to be looking together. Like, you got to be able to charm the ladies. You got to be, you got to be able to give it to us. Charles, you're crazy. But you gotta be able to give it to us. We gotta be able to look at you and be like, okay, his skin is beautiful. Oh my God, his beard is nice. Oh my God, look at that line. He look fly in his baby blue shirt. Okay, like get your life together. Give it to us. Okay, give it to us so you can get these coins. And I'm going to ask y'all to start wearing some brighter colors so people stop trying to categorize y'all as thug life and trying to say that you violent because you're a larger black man. Because that ain't cool, but that's the real. Do we have any first timers that were able to hang around? Do we have any first timers that can stick through it that made it to the end tonight? It's your laugh for the night. Do we have any first timers that made it through with us? If this is your first time, don't let it be your last time, okay? Push the little piggy pimp and make sure that you subscribe. Where do you buy? Code King said that they have it at Walmart. I didn't know that they had it at Walmart. Well, Peekaboo, welcome. Sweet Holder, welcome. Sassy Ray, welcome. Yes, Shayla in Arkansas, welcome. I appreciate y'all for hanging. I appreciate y'all for hanging in. Hey, Take Ricks. You were late. Well, I'm happy that you're here. I hope that y'all had a good time, okay? Yeah, shout out to Queens. Shout out to all my people in New York. Yeah, people that sell Pure Romance products sell it, but somebody said it's in Walmart. Now, I will say this. I will tell y'all this. I don't know if the one that they sell in Walmart is the same as the Pure Romance brand. The Pure Romance brand is the one that I'm talking about. So y'all may have to research to validate if they're the same ones. I don't know if the one in Walmart is the same thing that the Pure Romance people sell, but I know for a fact the one that you order from the Pure Romance people, it will, all of those bumps and razor bumps and ingrown hairs and stuff like that you get, it'll get it on down. It'll take care of it. You'll be like, what? Yeah, do we have any Pure Romance sales reps in there? I know we got a couple of ladies in here that sell bedroom candy. Do we have anybody that sells Pure Romance in here? Anybody? If you do, throw up some emoticons so people can follow you, because they may need to get that cream off of you. If you do, go in once, go in twice, go in 3 times. All right. Well, look, if you sell Pure Romance, you got an opportunity now. You tell the people how they can use the C cream. Okay. Anyway, y'all, I love you. You've been awesome. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. I appreciate you for coming and hanging out with me. You could be at anybody's broadcast on the planet Earth, but you're here with me, and I appreciate it so much. I hope that you will come back tomorrow around 11:05. You know, we're going to be keeping it popping all week. Like I told you guys at the beginning of the broadcast, use the second link in my bio, www.linktree/King Ashley Ann, www.linktree/King Ashley Ann, www.linktree/King Ashley Ann. Use that link and you can register for the free training that is this Thursday. We're going to be covering how to start a profitable business in 7 to 10 days. All right, we're going to go over how to turn your hobbies into a business, how to legitimately start a legitimate business quickly. We're going to cover the top 10 most profitable online businesses from 2016, and I'm going to teach you guys how to sell anything. All right, there's no live replay, so make sure you go and register, and if you know someone that needs the training, make sure you tell them about it so that they can register. Okay, I think the deadline to register is tomorrow. It may be Wednesday afternoon. It may be like Wednesday at noon or something like that. I don't know. But if it's morning time or daylight where you are, have a productive and a prosperous day. If it's evening time, get you a good night's rest. I had fun with y'all as always. I love you guys. And I will see y'all tomorrow. Oh, and you can follow me on Instagram and Snapchat at King Ashley Ann. Bye.